Welcome back. So this is something that I haven't done in a long time, and it's a little different than what I normally do, but it's not something we talk about particularly often, so I thought, why not? So typically when you see these witchy hauls, a lot of the times there are a lot of ingredients, and a lot of the stuff is for like beginners, or like you wouldn't normally have all of this stuff. It's a lot of tools and things. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to show what two advanced witches would buy when you go to a witchcraft shop. So the two being me and my husband. I've been a practicing witch since 2009. My husband got started, he started as Christian witch and then had a period of like agnostic witch and then pagan witch. So he started the journey, I think he said around like 2008, and then really became like a pagan witch by about like 2012. And so this is what we, as advanced witches, we've been doing this for a long time now, well over a decade for each of us, would get when we go to the store, and we did get because we went shopping. So the first thing is hubby wanted a candle. This is the closest we could get to the color he was wanting. It's different. It actually tapers down so it'll fit into a lot of the candle holders, and then it's got the wick here at the top. And it's about the closest we could find to the exact color he was wanting. Some stores have more than others. We didn't feel like going to multiple stores, so this is the closest we could get. Next, I knew it was gonna happen. He wanted to try a, they didn't have any cord left, so we tried one of the ones that I had laying around, and we both hated it. There's the reason I don't use it. And it came off of the thing. So this is the package. I tried to put it back on. I don't know how they did this, because it doesn't loop through these two holes, it's just through the one here, and anyways. So this is the brand. It's Symbology Gemstone Pendant by Starlinks. And this now has this stupid little tag thing on here, but this is the pendant he got. And so if you don't know, this is the symbol that's often associated with Hecate. That's who he's been working with a lot. And the stone is black obsidian. And so says the back of this handy dandy card, promotes inner journey, divine insight, and renewal. And we do plan sometime this week to go and find an actual chain for it, because again, I'm not like the biggest fan of the cords, to be honest. They are kind of a pain in the butt. They like to, like some of them, they have like this waxy coat, and that's what I only have left, and it undoes itself all the time. And I just like chains more, so we gotta find him one. And the shop didn't sell any, which is kind of a bummer, so you have to go to like a different store to go and buy a chain. But speaking of which, I also wanted a necklace, so I found this one. And oh, I don't know how much his was. It doesn't actually have a price tag. I could look at the receipt though. I could look, give you an idea of what you're looking at. So his, it's one of those where it hurts your soul a little bit. Okay, his necklace was $30. Is that a little overpriced? I feel like maybe, but maybe not. But everything's just expensive. So mine is $25.99, but I got this one. So this is Sigils of the Craft. I got the Spiral Goddess because I'm trying to do more feminine work. And so it is, I don't know if it actually says anything. Sigil charms, potent symbols of the witch's skills, energize and empower the magical intentions of the wearer. And this is by Castgate. Apparently they're based out of the UK, so that's cool. But I just thought this was gorgeous. Actually, we could take it out of the packaging. I saved it for y'all. He wanted to play with his new toy, and I was like, I can probably, ooh, mine's like a book. What? It's like a booklet. Look at us going on adventures. Oh, it shows like the whole series. That's cool. It just keeps folding out. So there's different options. They have obviously the open pentagram. They have an athame, a heptagram, 7-pointed star. They have Kernunos, Green Man, Pentagram, the Triple Goddess, a Witch's Rune, which is not actually the Witch's Rune, it's actually the normal Elder Futhark, it looks like, but cool. And then on the back, we've got Planetary Pentagram, the Pentacle of Shadows. I don't know most of these symbols, for being perfectly honest. Some of the planets I recognize. And then there is, ooh, that one's cool. It's a Draco Pentagram. That's pretty cool. And then mine. And mine is the Spiral Goddess. Spiritual growth. The spiral is a sacred symbol representing the journey and change of life as it unfolds, taking a labyrinth-like passage that leads to the source. I picked a good one because that's sort of where I'm at. Because I am trying to do things in life and stuff. So anywho, it comes with a little baggie, and you can always use these if we're being perfectly honest. And, ooh, nope, it's not two-sided. I thought it was gonna be cool to be two-sided, but I mean, it's not bad though. I mean, it's, oh my goodness, catching on everything. Let's see if the camera could focus. So pretty, so cute. So I love it. Next, we got some crystals. They gave it in this cute little baggie. So I suppose we'll start with mine. He got 2, I got 1. And I saw this like when we first walked in and I was like, I can't not have this. It caught my eye and I just couldn't let it go. Can you see this? Probably not particularly well, but I posted it on Instagram so you can actually see more up close. And in the sunlight, it has like this little sparkle to it. And every time I would set it down, the light in the store would just catch it and it would sparkle. I'm like, oh, I need it. So I went back to it like 3 times, and every time I'd set it down, I'd be like, but it's the only one like it, and I really want it. So it's silly. It's literally shaped like a witch's hat, and I don't know if you can tell very well, but it has the little buckle and everything. It's so cute. And I totally spaced asking them what it was. And the receipt literally just says crystals, miscellaneous, $10. So I had to do some Googling, and I asked in some of our local groups, and I only got 1 response, which is like, this is why I don't use Facebook. But it didn't match at all what the person said. I'm like, it's not even close to the same color pattern at all. Based on what I could find online and through all of the books that I've read, this matches the most, so I think this is what it is. And I'm probably gonna mispronounce it. I pulled it up over here. Ruby zoisite, also known as annealite. Names, again, I so great at that. But mine is associated, I pulled it up, that's why I'm looking over here. 3rd eye, crown, heart, and root. It's a combination, so it has ruby and this other zoisite, that word. Yeah, but it's a stone of courage and strength that purges any fear or anxiety that sits with us daily. And that comes from the ruby side of it, the green zoisite. I'm probably mispronouncing this horribly and everyone's like, oh my god. But it produces growth and fertility in all aspects of life. It helps us with rebirth and have a better understanding of ourselves and our connection to the outside world. For many people who are not spiritual, which is not me, but just recently awakened to their spirituality, this stone can help you along your journey of rediscovering yourself. It's prized as a meditation stone, possesses ultimate psychic abilities, and yeah, it's got a lot of stuff to it. This is not the one that I actually read. There we go. It's also well suited for mourning and releasing pain and sorrow after the death of a loved one. Spiritually, you will be comforted, though you may not realize it. You will begin to heal slowly. Within time, you will learn to reignite the passion back into your life and grow into an even better form of yourself. And that's just from one website, just because that was the closest thing I could quickly find. But it seriously, that's what the stone looks like. And there's so many variations of it, but this is from the Crystal Council. And I just feel like I need this on my altar. And I feel like it's an energy that I'm needing to work with. Because again, it just has this vibe. I don't even know, but I was so drawn to it. Usually I'm not very drawn to crystals that much, especially when I'm like, I don't want to spend a lot of money. I only want to buy like 1 thing. And so, as I end up with 3, but you know, but yeah, so I ended up falling in love with it. Next, we've got my hubby's crystals. So the first one he picked out was this one, which is Snowflake Obsidian. So again, we're actually going with the same website. And this one actually was listed in the thing specifically. So his was a lot cheaper. His was only $2.50. Did I mention prices? I did. I don't know. This was $10. His is only $2.50. But it helps to balance, purify, and ground one's mind, body, and aura, associated with the 3rd eye and the root. Oh, they just have a quick reference. Did mine have that? Oh, look at me not knowing how to read a website. I feel like I'm still just trained from like when I was back learning the internet in like the early 2000s, where it's like you're so used to the banner ads and stuff on the sides of websites that you just don't even look over there. Yeah, my little witch hat one. Psychic abilities: joy, creativity, transformation, courage, confidence, grounding, leadership, expansion, manifestation, determination, expanded awareness, self-healing, spirituality, communication with guides, transmutation of negative energies, channeling and grounding higher vibrations, anxiety relief, emotional understanding, growth, spiritual awakening, grief mourning, and strength. It's associated with Venus, the zodiacs, Aries, and Aquarius. I love these quick things. Ooh, the element is storms. That's fascinating. And then, oh, that's really fun. It's got the chemical formula. I don't know what any of that means. I actually never took chemistry in any of my schooling. Okay, now back to where I was with hubbies. So his is psychic abilities, balance, intuition, communication, protection, meditation. I don't know why that word was so hard to say. Past lives, channeling, grounding, purification, higher self, wisdom, expansion, angelic communication. Promise he's not doing that. Gentle self-expression, expanded awareness, attune with higher realms, communication with higher realms, mental enhancement, communication with guides, channeling and grounding higher vibrations, enhancing travel. Okay, just enhancing. Ancestral travel, past life recall, lucid dreaming. Ooh, maybe you should use it for that. Anyways, alignment with the higher self and peace of mind. It's connected with Earth, the Virgo zodiac, and the element is Earth. And then it also has its chemical formula, the chemical formula, hardiness, all that jazz. But yeah, so that is his, and then his other one, I do not know how to pronounce this. I had never heard of this stone. I don't think ever. I probably read it in a book and just didn't think about it because it's a weird one. So I'm probably going to mispronounce it. But this is from a different website. This is from crystaldigest.com, and it is this little dude. So this, I'm going to mispronounce. It's called Euperlite, and they have it in parentheses Firestone. I don't know. That's what the store says. But it is used for calming, balance, cells, creativity, energy, focus, headache, muscles, protection, recovery, self-confidence, and the skeletal system. It's used for healing, and it's from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan above Lake Superior, which is wild. And Euperlites, which I'm sure, again, I'm mispronouncing, are unique because they glow when placed under UV light, and that's what all the pictures showed, and I'm like, how is this the same thing? But I don't have a UV light, but apparently it has fancy magical powers for that. Oh, this has the stuff too. Okay, oh, just, sure? What? Okay. So, okay, this one says it's associated to the throat chakra. Planets, Jupiter. Oh, okay, it's image then the thing, instead of the other. Anyways, wow. It's associated with Sagittarius, fire, and the color purple, which is obvious here. Can you not see the purple vibe going on? Okay. Oh, this one has essential oils associated to it. That's fun. Rose, lavender, chamomile, and bergamot. And then it has the hardiness. Vibration 4, whatever that means. It's uncommon, I guess. I don't know, okay. But it is, let's see, promote clarity and understanding, aid in the ability to see the truth, provide strength during times of challenge or upheaval. So, if you want to read all of the websites, I will link them below. But I figured I would mention a little bit of what we got. But yeah, this one is like, I've never seen it before. But hubby is a rock hound. We have huge bins in our garage just filled with rocks that I don't know how to deal with and display. I really think I'm gonna have to figure out how to like convert our garage into a witch space. The library calls to tell me I have books to pick up once again. Camera's gonna start to overheat, so I need to not continue rambling, but I need space to like put the witch stuff because there's so much. All right, and then the last thing is my absolute favorite. I was on a mission. This is the thing I actually went to go get. Wasn't this specifically, but I got a new deck. So this is a deck that I got specifically because I want to do a little bit more on my Patreon tiers, And so I decided that my Moonlight and Magic tier, I felt like it was kind of lame just to have my audiobooks live there. So I decided to add this as well. And this is going to be a weekly reading, I'm thinking. And it's gonna have, like, it's tentatively called, like, Witchy Weekly, which I don't even know if that's a name that's been used. Probably, because it's just catchy. So I'm sure it's been used. But that's just what I labeled it in the calendar for now. But yeah, so I got this for that. I didn't want to use one of my normal decks that I used for me. I wanted one just specifically for using for the channel, for Patreon peeps. So I got this one, and it's so pretty. So it is Darkwood Tarot by Sasha Graham, art by Abigail Larson, and it's like this like kind of Nightmare Before Christmas Tim Burton-esque, just creepy. So gorgeous. The artwork is stunning, and I absolutely love this deck. It is amazing, it is beautiful, and I am planning to use that every week for Patreon. There was another deck that I wanted, but I felt like I shouldn't spend $60 on a deck situation, because this was like $31.99 and the other one was like $32.99. That's a lot of money on cards, so I wasn't gonna do that. But next time I go, I'll probably grab it. And it was like Orion's, oh god, what was it called? Orion's Animal Tarot by Ambi Sun. I took a picture of it, it's on Instagram. But oh, that deck was really pretty too. I was so torn between them because I was wanting an animal vibe, and then I ended up liking this, and hubby was like, I would go with that one. I was like, okay. But yeah, so that is all of the witchy stuff that we got as advanced witches, because sometimes you just need random crap, because like that's what happens when you have stuff. You don't need a whole lot, you just get a couple little things, and that still adds up to a lot of money. So anyways, I would love to know what you buy when you go witchy shopping. Do you go with a plan? Do you just buy whatever calls to your soul? Because I usually go with one thing in mind. Same with hubby. He wanted the candle, and then we got all of this extra. So, and every time we get something different, and I never know what to expect there because they're always changing their inventory at this store. They actually expanded into a bigger space, and I love it. And they offer free stuff as well as paid classes. They're so cool. I love them. I'm so glad they're having success. So yeah, anyways, I'd love to know what you last bought for your witchy supplies in the comments down below. As always, a huge thank you to my patrons. I hope this doesn't cut off, but if you want to check it out, patreon.com/nightwillowcrafts. Other book reviews, again, starting Witchy Weekly, if that's not stolen already. you know, just catchy names are always so hard to find. But then also I do my monthly vlogs, and then I also just have some random chit chats. And then if you want to buy my books, linked below. And of course, it just means the most to me if you watch these all the way to the end. Honestly, it helps a lot. Just stay till the end. That's it. That's all you gotta do. So, till next time, I hope you enjoyed my tiny little witchcraft haul. That was not really that tiny if I think about it, but feels tiny. It's only 6 items, but it's like, I think 7 maybe. Anyways, till next time, blessed be.